The written word has healing power. That's the idea behind narrative medicine, an emerging branch of healthcare that adds creative writing to the clinical toolkit. I'm IdeaStream's Jeff St. Clair. Akron Children's Hospital is a leader in narrative medicine, and in our series, The Healing Page, we're hearing from writers in the program. Here, narrative medicine specialist Nicole Robinson introduces a paralyzed girl whose creativity gives her wings.
Emmie Wanzer is a bright, witty teen who's had to overcome serious challenges throughout her life. She's been paralyzed since the age of 2, only able to move her head.
I do everything with my head or my mouth.
But she's not complaining.
I learned to adapt, so it doesn't affect me too much.
An air pump helps her breathe. To write or draw, she holds this long stylus in her mouth and taps on the computer tablet balanced on her wheelchair. Earlier, I had shared a poem written from the point of view of a dragonfly and asked her to write from an animal's perspective. She chose a baby giraffe, born without spots in a zoo in Tennessee.
I'm different from the others. I don't have spots. All the others were beautiful, luscious coats of spots, different shapes, all different types of styles. I wear nothing. No one else is like me. I'm held captive in a box with big tall fences with no escape. Humans come and go, and I can't explain my feelings. How I stay cooped up in a pen with no one to belong with. In front of people, I try to sound brave, but alone, I'm scared. I have no one to be with, no one like me. I want people to acknowledge me, knowing how I feel, hearing what I think, wondering if anyone cares.
Emmie wrote another poem inspired by an animal encounter. We had studied a poem, This Summer's Day, by Mary Oliver, that asked the questions, who made the world? And what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Emmie wore a brightly colored shirt with pictures of lemons to a butterfly enclosure and asked,
who made happiness? Who made the first movie or created the first essay? Who made the monarch butterfly? Not every monarch butterfly. That butterfly, I mean. The one who believed the lemon was a flower. The one who stayed there calmly, not moving an inch. Who isn't blinking as it sits there, watching the design on my shirt as if it's a life-saving miracle that fixed everything in the blink of an eye. Who's looking back and forth between me and the neon yellow lemon, not knowing if it's real or fictional, not knowing if it should stay or leave. Now opens its wings and flies away to somewhere new. I don't know exactly what hope is. I do know how to listen, how to hear what people have to say, how to say what I think, how to see what they mean, which is what I had been doing my whole life. Tell me, what else could I do? Doesn't everyone leave, eventually, if not too soon? Now tell me, young one, what are you thinking to do with this one special life you get?
do you find the narrative medicine sessions that you and I get to have together helpful?
It's like a way for me to write down what I'm feeling without having to say it in exact words. Sometimes when you start writing, it just continues and you don't even have to think about it.
One time you said, sometimes I learned something about myself that I never knew before, or the poem ends in a way I didn't expect.
Depending on what it's about, it just continues and it just flows, and it doesn't, sometimes I don't even know what I'm writing until it's done.
That's Emmie Wanzer, a 13-year-old writer in Akron Children's narrative medicine program who, although continues to sometimes have long hospitalizations, she also continues to write her way through those admissions and beyond. I'm Nicole Robinson, narrative medicine program manager at Akron Children's Hospital.